Oh, so good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm struggling to get something done here. Yay. Okay, good morning. I'm happy to see you people here already. So today is day 16, and I really appreciate your patience coming to the challenge every day. And I hope that we are having results already, because if you keep practicing, you must have results. If you're not having any results, it means that you're not actually maybe following exactly what I said you should do, but you should follow what I said. So did anybody practice yesterday of trying to visualize and be in that ideal state? Like in a state that you want, did you try to picture yourself all through the day being in the state? Or we just went through our day like that? That's the magic of money.
I tried it. I actually I actually wrote down, I have a paper in my hand which says my ideal health situation.
Exactly.
So I imagine myself that this is the situation, and I wrote down the ideal health situations. I have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points.
Wow.
For my, and it keeps adding, and I keep adding.
Wow.
Then yesterday I was working on the first 2.
Yes.
The first 2, I actually visualized the images of my blood cells.
Wow.
So I was working on that yesterday.
Okay. No, I'm really happy to hear you talk like this, because I like the way you really are consistent. And if you're consistent, you must get results. So what I want you to do today is, if there's something that you cannot do, like in your health, that you think that, okay, I cannot do this particular thing, it's really a challenge for me, decide that you do it first in your mind. Just see yourself in your mind doing that thing, and then as you start visualizing that thing in your mind, it will manifest sometime in the outside. The more real it feels to you on the inside, is the faster it will manifest. If it manifests outside, it means it is what is real inside. So if there's something that you're not able to manifest, that's not able to come to you on the outside, it means that the inside has not yet become natural. It does not yet become a natural feeling. Your subconscious mind has not yet accepted it as true. When immediately your subconscious mind accepts it as true, and it has already become natural for you, you find out that it must now show on the outside. You get? So it's in the process, you're like killing the negative and giving life to the positive. Once the positive has life, and once it has that life, then it will start feeling inside as, this is the very natural for me to do like this. And once it becomes so natural, that's when they say in manifestation that you let go of outcome, and that you just let go. Because if something becomes natural for you, what do? You let go. If you are sure that every morning you're going to have breakfast, you don't wake up worrying that, where is the breakfast? How am I going to get it? Because you know that it always comes at maybe 7 a.m. You're sure to get it. So once it's something that is already natural, something you're already sure to get, it doesn't come to you again like something that you will start to worry about, start asking questions, when will it come, when will it not come, because it's natural. But something that is not yet natural for you, you always find yourself asking those questions. Why? When? How will it manifest? What will happen? And all that. Once you see yourself still asking questions, still making the request, it means that it has not yet felt real. So I want us to start sometimes sit and feel as if this is already done. Smile about it. Once you start feeling as if it's done, you see yourself all of a sudden just smile, just be happy. Mood will just change. So today we are going to day 16. I want us to keep practicing. Day 16 is the magic check. The magic check. So I actually downloaded the magic check for everybody. I'm going to send it to the group. You can download, you can print the magic check and fill it for yourself. So it is very something that's going to be very amazing, very funny. But before I go to start the magic check a challenge for today, I'm going to read this to us. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences, and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen, right? Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. So there are no accidents, there are no coincidences. Anything that happens is something that you're willed to happen. And that's why sometimes, I think in Matthew 7:7, say, ask and you shall receive. So it's in asking that you receive. If you don't ask, you get what is regular. But when you ask, you get what you have asked for. So you have to. So today, what we want to do, the gratitude challenge of today, is that when you begin to direct gratitude's magic power towards a negative condition, what you're doing is that you are actually creating a new condition out of that old condition. If you don't will anything to change, nothing will change. And that's why if you don't actually take your hand and put a seed in the ground, weed will grow, because nature does not accept a void. Nature does not like void. So when there's a void, what does nature do? He makes something to come out of the void. He creates something in the void. So now, if you decide now, you clear a field and you don't sow any crop there, what will happen after like 2 months? Who can say what will happen? Something will still grow.
Grass will grow.
Grass will grow. So it is what you intentionally will to happen that will happen. If you decide not to intentionally will it to happen, something will still happen, and it will obviously be something that you don't want. So today, we want to intentionally will for something to happen. So what we want to do today is that if you get yourself to a place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel the lack of money, then a new condition will be created. So you don't feel like all the time like, oh, worry about money, oh, stress about money. The more you feel disappointed, worrying, and fear about money, it is the more you receive those circumstances, because that's the seed that you're putting there. You have not put in a seed of asking of some abundance of money. But most times your subconscious mind is always thinking about worry, lack, disappointment. And it is that weed that is going to grow, because it is what is there, but you are not really putting anything different. Today we want to put something different. We want to like put a seed in the ground. So it is just a very short challenge today. I've downloaded a magic check for us all. We are going to write on that check some amount of money that we want. It's just going to be magic. Yes. So we are going to put some amount of money on that check, but I'll prefer that we start with small sums. So we just take a small sum, because if you put a big sum, it's not
going to take a longer while to manifest.
Voila. So you want to put something small today, and if you even start looking, I want us to look at the life of Jesus. And when Jesus Christ came, and when he started doing miracles, he did not start with raising the dead. He started with turning water to wine, something that is small. And then when he turned water to wine, I started doing other things, and then all the other things, and then he got to a point where he raised the dead, and then later he raised his own self. So you have to start with something small. It's a foundation that you're building. You cannot just build a house just build a house. You must start to build something small, and then that something small gives you benefit. Say, yes, this worked for me. So I go to the next something, and the next something, and next something. So today we are going to think of something that we really want to have. How much would that thing cost us? And then we are going to fill it on that check like it's already done. And then put the check somewhere that we are going to see it today, smile about it, feel like, yes, this money came in for me to get this thing that I want, and be grateful that, yay, this money is already there. Yes, God is already giving me this money, and I'm excited. And you don't worry about it, that you just do it and keep it somewhere. Keep it somewhere. But in the course of the day, maybe you think about it, look at it, and you, yes, this money is already there. Feel like it is there. Don't ask yourself, oh, will it happen? Will it not happen? No. Feel like it's already done. And then but you should have something that you intend to do with it. It should not just be a vague sum. So when you get that, or you want to buy something today, buy something any day, or just fill the check out, put out that check, watch it throughout the day, be smiling about it, be happy about it, like it's already done, and take it later after the day and then keep it somewhere. Maybe somewhere, but make sure that you have looked at it throughout the day, right? And expect to have a miracle, and expect that the universe will provide for you what you have asked for. So in this case, what have you done today? You have now intentionally put in a seed by yourself, instead of allowing your previous thoughts of lack and worry about money to come in the way. So you put in something little today and expect something to grow from there. Once that thing is actually done, when the money comes in, somehow that is going to come in, you just you can now print another check and do for something bigger, right? So I'm going to send us today I downloaded the check and all that, so I'll send it in the group. You can download it for yourself. You can print it out and you just follow the instructions and get it done today. So how many of us are excited to practice that today?
Me.
Yay!
I am.
The essence is just to believe that it is done. Just believe and let go. Right. Once you believe that it's done, because if you don't believe that it is done, your mind will be saying, when will it come? Will it be tomorrow? Or will it be today and all that? But just do it and let go and smile about it like it is done. I mean, it will surprise you. It will surprise you. It has worked for many people. And this challenge that we did yesterday, that I asked you to keep saying to yourself, some great news is coming to me today. I say to myself every day, and I tell you that every day I find something great news that comes to me. I'm not joking. I am not joking. It happens to me all the time. I go out of my day expecting the good in that day. Like when I'm going, because I actually teach, I go out, when I'm on my way driving to school, I keep saying that, thank you, God, my students are very receptive. Thank you, God, today is an amazing day in school. Thank you, God, I have the strength to teach. Thank you, God, my lessons are going effortlessly. I bet you I gave thanks. I keep giving thanks before the event takes place, like it's already done. Thank you, the students are receptive. Thank you, the classes are going well. I tell you that I go to class, and even when I think that I will not have strength to continue, because we have classes like on Wednesdays, I have classes 7:30 to 5 p.m. I talk back to back. And on days I feel like I will not be able to do this. But once I give thanks in advance and I go there, I find myself so effortlessly teaching, so happily teaching that I don't want to stop. Sometimes I say, they ring the bell and they say, oh, the bell has gone. The children say, yes, the bell has gone. And you find them really calm, really receptive. As opposed to days when I did not give thanks in advance, you find them noisy, rowdy, and all of that. So just be giving thanks in advance. Don't wait for the thing to come first. Just give thanks, it's already done. Thank you. Bless your day before going out. Give thanks for the plans you have for the day. Because one thing I noticed was that while we were learning these things, while I was in the courses learning these things, the coach would teach us, and I'll just, okay, I heard it, practice 1 or 2 days and I'm off. But I bet you, as I've started teaching it to somebody else, as I start teaching you, it's like, for me now, like a double learning. So once I want to go about my day, I make sure I practice everything that I've said to you guys, so that in fact, it's like a double learning. So I get the results really faster because I'm now practicing what I had learned before and I was kind of ignoring. So it's not your fault if at some day you cannot remember to do the challenge and all that. It happens to everybody. But I promise you that constant practicing will just elevate everything for you. So before you step out of your house today, think of, what are the plans I have for my day? I plan to go to the shop. I plan to go to the jobs. I plan to go to the road to buy something. Start giving thanks. Oh, thank you, God, that going to this place already done. Maybe I plan to call my brother for some issue. Thank you, this issue is already done. Thank you, the call was so effortless. Everything went well. Give thanks in advance for the day. Look how the day is going to be and give thanks for all the events before they actually happen. So today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought outstanding results to many people. So at the end of this practice, you'll find a blank check from the gratitude bank of the universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount for one thing you really want, because you'll be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you are going to spend the money on. So money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money, because the end result is what you want to get, it's not the money. The money is to do something. The money is to give you joy and fulfillment when you have gotten that thing. So if you just thought about the money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel so much gratitude. But when you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do with the money, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for money. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So if you want to start today, Start with a small amount on your first magic check. And after you receive the smaller amount, you can keep increasing the amounts in your next checks. The benefit of starting with a small amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it, and you will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude really worked. And the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. So once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind, visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing you want. Put as much excitement and gratitude into this as you can. Please always feel as if it is done. Be excited, be smiling, be happy. Give the energy like the money is already there. Now, maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, or anything. Picture yourself actually buying that thing that you want in the store. If you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's education or whatever it is. Imagine buying the ticket, imagine opening the college book, bank account. Feel as happy and grateful as if you have already received it. So after you have completed these steps, take the magic check with you today, put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions during today, take out the magic check in your hand, picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted, and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you're already doing that. If you want, you can do it more times today. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. So you cannot overdo gratitude. You can do gratitude as often as you can. So at the end of today, either keep your magic check where you had it, or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. So anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you want. When you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, because you can actually receive the item also. So the money was for something and then you got the item. Means that the money has been paid for you for that item. Does it make sense? So yes, so if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want, and continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. So I'm going to post that for the group today. And I did not use a magic check per se for my own case. I actually wrote all my form. This magic check, I'm going to do it today for myself as well. But before now, there was a challenge that we did, and I asked us to write what we needed and the amount. And thank you, God, for this money. I'm telling you, I did that practice, wrote the things I wanted, calculated the money, and said, thank you, God, I've already received this money. Thank you, God, for the money. And I got the money. My mom is there, she'll tell you. I got the money somewhere we did not expect it, the money came. I'm not saying that it will just happen overnight, but it's because I've already known how to program my mind and let go. I program my mind and believe that it's already done. And when it's already done, you feel the peace, you feel it inside you, like rest now, leave it like that, just rest. And when you start feeling like it is okay, it is done, rest now, be at peace. It is the time when God says it is done, I've answered you, go to rest. Yes, so be in God's rest today, be at peace with yourself, try the magic check challenge, try the other one that I told you about, writing and saying, thank you, God, it's already done. Look at what you need every day. Thank you, God, it's already done, and feel like it is always already done, and magic will happen. So that's the challenge for today. Be grateful for the thing already in advance, that yes, it is done, and something will happen. And when it does, don't forget to come and give us your result. We'll be so happy to hear from you. So this is the end of today. I'm so excited today. So anybody has something wants to share so far? Any results that you have to share? You can share them now so that we get encouraged before going out to start our day.
Okay.
Don't forget to say to yourself all the time that something amazing is happening to you. So I'm having an amazing day today. Just say your day is so amazing and go about it. You find that everything will just be happening in an amazing way and you want to smile. And that's why I told you, have your journal, have your exercise book with you. When the little miracle happens, just write that down. Little miracles compound to big miracles. Don't wait to see 1 million francs all of a sudden. No, somebody can give 1,000 francs. That's the beginning of the 1 million. And somebody can give you a dress. Somebody can give you something just out of the blues. That is the miracle. That is the gratitude coming to you back in abundance. So, anything to say today? If not,
yesterday I was blessed. I was blessed with money unexpectedly.
Wow.
I just had money. Somebody just blessed me with 20K.
wow.
That I did not expect.
Wow.
So we're happy. And most times, many people would think that it is just coincidence. It's not a coincidence. I've told you, nothing happens by accident. It is what you put out there. It's what you put out there that gives you the good feedback that you get. See, let me tell you something. It might not be what you have done today, right? Now, many people ask this question. I want to say something that caught me the other day. Many people always say this question like, why does a bad man make more money and then the good man has no money? You have to understand that at some point in time, the bad man was also a good man. Yeah. So that is good seed that he sowed there. The seed is producing his result that he's having the goodness receiving today. And sometimes the good man too had been a bad choice at some point. And then sometimes he's reaping the reward of the bad. And then he said, no, I'm a good man. And then all of a sudden I'm reaping the bad. No, at some point in time, he sowed the seed of bad as well. So when I was doing the clearing too for money, I kept saying this, that we sometimes we're unsatisfied with the amount of money we are not working also hard enough to bring money into our lives. So I want to ask yourself sometimes, have I saved any money somewhere? Have I kept some money? Have I invested some money? Then where did the money come from? So where is the seed that you're put there? Magic can happen, somebody puts in some money, but if your frequency does not really align with keeping money, what happens is that when you get the money, you have when your frequency does not align with money, what happens is that when you get the money will be squandered. Then you come back to your real state. I was talking to Hilda yesterday. She posted me a problem and I told her, this problem that you're facing is because you have been that person. And then it just comes attracted to you. And then if you sit back and look at your life, you say that, yes, I've been like this. So this thing is just coming to me like my attraction. So if you want to stop something from happening, become what you want. Become what you want. It's when you become that you attract. So there's somebody now who was, first of all, maybe to say a good person, and then he becomes, somebody says he's bad now, but maybe in that his goodness, he has done a lot of some things, and then the things have become for him like seed, and he's reaping the results sometime. And you say, no, the bad person is getting good things and the good person is not. Now, are you keeping some money somewhere that you say that the money is accumulating? Are you investing somewhere? Are you buying shares? Are you doing anything that accumulates money? And that's why I said, when we're doing the clearing of money today, I said, I'm sorry, money, for always being unsatisfied towards you. That was the first thing. I also said, I'm sorry for not working hard to bring you in my life. Working hard to bring you in my life means that for you to be able to be wealthy and abundant, you have to have multiple sources of income. You cannot just have a salary and expect to be wealthy. It is practically impossible. You have to have maybe your job, then you have other sources of income. Maybe you've invested in something and the thing comes back. You have some investments, you bought some shares, you have some other sources of income, that money comes to you. You cannot be wealthy just by having your salary. And then all of a sudden you are like, why are other people wealthy and I'm not? You are having one source of income and you are not working hard to get multiple sources. And what do you expect? No magic. So I'm saying that I'm sorry that for myself as well, I've not been working hard enough to bring money into my life. So if I start working hard enough to get like multiple sources of income, maybe writing a book, maybe investing, maybe buying shares, maybe learning crypto and investing, money will come because I have multiple sources. So I'm sorry for not working hard to bring money into my life. That's one of the clearing that I did. And I'm also sorry for treating money like an object, not energy. When money comes to you, how do you treat it? Do you take care of it? Do you want to like really welcome it, or you just take it and spend it? Or you just take it and spend it, just say money, come and go, and it will come and go, and then you'll be all of a sudden, wow, you just came and went. Yes, you came and went. You did not treat him like somebody that you love, like how you, when you treat somebody I love, you welcome it. So I'm going to do a video sometime on what you call arigato money, like how you can treat money. So I'm going to do that sometime. I'll post it on the group. So I also wrote there and said, for not taking care of you when you came into my life. When money came into your life, what did you do with it? Most of if money just comes in tax, I just take it out and spend. Just so the money just comes in Momo. Now I just have a problem immediately. I'm sending the money back out. Did you thank the money? Were you grateful for the money? No, the money came in and all of a sudden you have spent it again. So you are saying to the money, you come and go, and then it comes and goes and you're worrying, what happened now? Why is my own like this? It is you who caused it. It's nobody's fault. So please, I also said, please forgive me for not helping you grow. How are you helping the money grow is what I kept saying about investment. You have to put money somewhere for it to grow. Money must grow. So put it somewhere, put it in some saving account, put it in some investment. Create another source of income for yourself. You see an investment opportunity, if it's genuine, put some money there and forget about it. That's how you make money grow. So I said, please forgive me for not helping you grow. Please forgive me for not learning how to help you grow. There are ways that people have learned to help money grow. They have learned investment opportunities. They have learned strategies to create wealth. Have you learned anything concerning wealth? No. Have you helped money to grow? No. Have you treated money nicely when it comes to you? No. And then what do you expect? The money will come and go. So what we're doing for clearing money is that we were saying all these things that we do to money, and that we keep complaining that money is not coming, money is not enough. But are we learning how to make it grow? Are we investing? Are we putting something in the ground? Are we sowing a seed for money in the ground to make it grow? That's what we have to think about today. So I hope this lesson, somebody learned something. All of but we all are practicing, right? It's not like I'm some perfect person. I'm learning, but in the course of learning, I also teach so that we learn together and we will make results together. So thank you, Ebude, for sharing something. And if nobody has something else to share, we'll be forced to go because we're at 7:30 right now.
I'm grateful for the lesson. But don't forget.
I will not forget. I will not forget. I'll do that right away. Right. So see you guys tomorrow and see you in the group for to get the check. Okay.
Okay.
Nice day.
Send the check very fast so that we
very
can
fast. All right.